No, it's not very humid out, so we're not
Right.
going to. It's not very humid.
You sure about that?
Yeah, it's dry, obviously,
gonna
in
say,
here.
yeah.
A lot of dust, and of course, that's something that we're going to be dealing with as, of course, the winter season gets closer. But,
Clean in here.
yeah, we need to call someone in here and. It's all the fans in here. It's blowing around all this dust. But hey, we do have a pleasant start to the day out there outside. Things are nice and calm. We do have some patchy fog across parts of central Ohio where you can see visibility perhaps limited a little bit out towards Lancaster and Marysville in particular. But for the most part, that's going to be along those fog-prone areas. For the most part, temperature-wise, a lot of places are into the 50s. 55 in Newark, 54 in Zanesville, 55 in Athens, 56 in MacArthur, 57 in Jackson, and 55 in Chillicothe. Nice and dry on satellite and radar. Really not even seeing much cloud coverage across many states. We will start to see a cold front approach from the west that's going to move through later into the day on Wednesday. That will start to offer some cloud coverage, but still looking very dry as we head into the midweek. For the remainder of your Tuesday morning, temperatures back into the 60s for us by 9 o'clock. By 11, likely into the upper 70s. Lunchtime near 80 degrees for us. Winds will start to shift out of the south, and another warm afternoon. Expecting highs to be right around 86 degrees. Just like what we were at yesterday. So a very similar day for us. We'll continue to stay mild heading into this evening and then starting to cool off and clear back out as we head into the overnight, and really not much to clear out as we're going to continue to see mostly clear skies. Great weather again. Go outside, take the dog for a walk. We're looking at some fantastic weather for you and your furry friends, although it might be a little bit warm in the afternoon, so you might want to pump the brakes a little bit. Enjoy the morning hours for those walks, especially into the evenings. Much like for tomorrow, same recipe, although we'll start to see a bit more cloud coverage sneak in into the midweek. And then beyond that, temperature-wise, things are going to be coasting down into the upper 50s heading into this weekend. So some big changes coming our way, and this cold front that will be moving through later this week will be responsible for that, as well as more cloud coverage building into the day on Thursday. Dry to start Thursday, dry through most of the day on Thursday. Just a small chance for a few showers coming through during the second half of the day. The bulk of the rain will come by as we head into the day on Friday, setting up for a breezy end to the work week. Cooler highs into the low 70s, and then looking like this system will be lingering a bit over the Great Lakes, which commonly what will happen is we'll see more clouds stick around, and as a result, more residual moisture, which will likely lead us to what we'll be dealing with for the Buckeyes game over the weekend. Temperatures into the 50s. It's going to feel like it's in the upper 40s, low 50s, because it's going to be breezy, and we're also going to be looking at more clouds and sun and perhaps some spotty showers. So really looking at a big change for this weekend, where temperatures are only going to be into the 50s through most of the day on Saturday, and it looks like things are going to be getting even colder as we head into Sunday, with morning temperatures into the low 40s. Wouldn't be surprised if we were to see quite a few places into the upper 30s going into Sunday morning. So this could be our first chance to see some patchy frost, which anytime you say the word frost, it is going to be chilly. So you definitely need that heavier jacket going into this weekend. Kind of a raw start to the weekend on Saturday, but then slowly we'll be warming up. But many more chilly mornings and days ahead in your 10-day forecast.